What it is, YouTube, it's your boy Grizz. Coming at you with a tournament report from the Fayetteville Arkansas Regional. I ended up getting 28th place. Ended up going X3. I lost my last two rounds. I was at table 10 in the last round. I was so tired and hungry. I made a bunch of dumb misplays. Game 2, and I let him 2-0 me in the mirror match. And lost to my boy Rex in round 7. My first loss came in round 1 to a warning, but I played that new hotness, that new spice, that ABC. Overall, I would give the performance of the deck an A plus. It's a little different than the other ones, but I like the deck. Does some nutty things. Without further ado, I'll get into the deck and then we'll talk about it. 3 Galaxy Soldier, because why not? I don't understand why you wouldn't. 3 B Buster Drake. Sorry about this glare. He's a pro matte sleeves. The best one. A, the second best one. C, yes, he's alright. 3 Photon Thrashers. He used clutch a few times. The Gadget Duo. And I main 2 Ghost Ogre, which were, honestly, they were a subpar in the main deck. They did some work against pendulums, and the mirror match goes so fast that if you don't open with it, it's kind of like Max C. I would switch these out for Max C and put these in the side going forward. Spells, Soul Charge, which is clutch. Burial, which I didn't get a chance to resolve a single time. Rhoda, which is good. 2 Book of Eclipse, which are clutch. Photon Lead, I was playing 2 at first. I'll probably go back to 2. It was really good. Best card in the deck. Transmodify. You turn your B into basically Cyber Dragon Infinity. So even if you don't open up with your field spell list, you get your combo off. Then 3 Terraforming and 3 to field spell, which is really good. Makes nutty plays happen. I played a lot of traps. 2 anti-spell, warning, strike. I also played bottomless and 2 floodgates for the Reflasia. I played Rise to Full Heights, which it's fantastic in this deck, but some people compare it to the brokenness with Omega. I don't play Omega, even though I have the ways to make him with the Ghost Ogres and the Galaxy Soldier. It would have been really good, probably, if I would have ever thought about it, but I'm not going out to buy Omega for 1 combo. But what happens is you make your Buster Drake during your opponent's turn. This is in your graveyard. You banish it, target your Buster, and during the standby phase, you break it up and your opponent can't attack. So you essentially don't get a battle phase that turn. And it allows you to play free, and with your hanger, it allows you to go back into your Buster Drake and probably OTK and win the next turn. It's really good. Play 2 Fiendish Chains because they're decent, especially going first. I normally side them out going second. Union Scrambler, which is fantastic. Call, which is good. And a card that helped me in a few matchups is Wabaku. Because sometimes you just want that one monster to stay on the field when you don't open up the most optimally. And it kind of gives you that extra turn. It's the same as a Rise to Full Heights. You know, your opponent can have a battle phase, but nothing really is going to happen. It also helps against Blue Eyes when they're just trying to crash into your Buster Drake. I didn't play any Kaijus. After playing the mirror match for the first time, I definitely, going forward, probably put Kaijus in the main or the side. My side deck was trash. I built the deck like 8 o'clock at night, but 2 Pendulum Holes, which came in, but I didn't need them. 2 Kaijus, which I should have mained. 2 Twisters, which I probably should have mained. Ghost Cherries are trash. I got Ghost Cherried by a Pendulum player and still won the match. Chaos Trap Hole should have won the main. Vanity's Fiend, which I misplayed so hard. against Kevin in round 8. I was looked at the combo and started doing other stuff, trying to go into my regular Infinity play, and he flying seed me, and then I immediately realized where I was supposed to go. Probably cost me that game. Can't say about the match, but I know definitely that game. And then 2 system down because you got to play the mirror. Extra deck. There were some things I didn't use a single time, but I thought they would be good because I didn't play the Instant Fusion. 101 didn't make a single time. Buster Drake I made every game, obviously. Cyber Dragon Infinity pretty much every game. Dire Wolf every game. GGX sometimes. Driller, I don't think I made him once. Castile made once. Utopia Lightning made once. Tsukiyomi I made a few times. And Castile, Rafflesia, which I made a lot. She actually is a really clutch card, even in the Magic Spectre matchup, because they have to, if they don't have the little bird to go search the spell for it, they don't have an out to it, minus Kieran. I had a guy playing my Pendulum matchup. I had Rafflesia in defense mode, and he Pendulums for 3. I go Rafflesia effect. He summons a bird, a big bird, and 2 odd eyes. I use Declare Rafflesia's effect, and he goes Solemn Strike. She's unaffected by trap cards, so Strike won't do anything to her. And he wasted 1,500 instead of just trying to negate with the bird, which would have moved my Rafflesia off the field and negated her effect. So he couldn't put the bird on the chain to negate anything because the Solemn Strike was on there and it's a counter trap. So my her effect resolved without interruption, and it just put me in there for game. There's another few times where Floodgate Trap Hole was really good. I used it a lot, especially I should have used Bottomless instead of Floodgate when I used her effect, but those are really good cards. I think going forward I'll probably play her, and I'll end up trying to find some space for the Instant Fusion for the Norton, which will probably mean I'll cut that 101. I think it's the only thing I didn't make a single